Now, with the Women's Rugby World Cup set to get underway on Friday evening at the Stadium of Light in Sunderland, here at nearby Houghton Rugby Club, several of their girls' and women's teams have been preparing for the occasion by showing off their own rugby skills. It's set to be a huge event for Sunderland and the whole North East, both in bringing world-class sport to the region and inspiring girls at grassroots level who one day may follow in the footsteps of the current Red Roses. First up, some of those involved at Houghton explained how they got into rugby and why the Red Roses playing their first match of the tournament at the Stadium of Light is so inspiring.
So I played rugby from when I was 14 off when England won the Men's World Cup in 2003, and I had loads of coaches from all over the place come and coach me and help me through my career. Now I've stopped playing as much. I want to try and give back to the local community and try and get as many women and girls playing rugby here in the North East and especially here at Houghton.
So I got a little bit of early insight onto the pathway when I first started. I had a little bit luck with county, and then I just kind of had different coaches, so I've learned quite a lot from them as well. I played uni rugby as well at Sunderland and just have been playing at Houghton ever since, and I'm very fortunate to captain this absolutely amazing team.
Well, I started off in school and my PE teacher asked me to come along, and they said they reckon I'd be quite good at it, and I've played since I was end of year 8, so since I was around 12, and I've just not stopped since.
I did a similar thing. We had one of the rugby coaches from here come into school and he just kind of sort of brought us along. I've been since Abby joined as well in the 13s-ish.
Yes, having the Stadium of Light host the first game is absolutely huge. Most of the girls here in this section are all going to be at that game tonight, and it's just so inspiring for them to be able to see the pathway come through. So old County Durham players coming through into that England squad like Claudia McDonald.
It's amazing. I'm so excited. It's just really nice for the local girls to see, oh, look at these elite athletes in our area on a stage, and they can learn a lot from them. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's nice that we can, it's nice and accessible, so we can all go and watch it.
It's really inspiring because seeing that women be able to get so far in rugby while a couple of years ago it might not have been able to happen, it's inspiring for younger people if they want to get involved with it. It helps everyone, it helps people get encouraged to join, and I find it really good.
I think it's especially good that they brought it up north. So I feel like the North East doesn't really get that much recognition, especially in women's rugby. So it's really good that they've brought some of it up north. It gets more people up, it gets more girls involved.
Also in attendance were former England players Maggie Alfonsi and Hugo Monnier, with Alfonsi debating whether she'd still like to be involved with the Red Roses, and Monnier speaking of the benefits of having the first match in the North East.
At some points I'm like, I could dust my boots off, I could get myself back on the rugby field, but at the same time I see how hard some of those women hit, and I think, nah, you're right, I don't want to be tackled by any of them. But I'm just really positive to see how far it's come. When you just think, when I first started playing, there wasn't many women and girls playing. There wasn't much of an interest for the sport. There wasn't much investment. And even being now down here today at Houghton Rugby Club and seeing all the investment that National Lottery put into the sport. 6 billion over 30 years into grassroots sport, and then 170 million of that into rugby, and in particular women and girls rugby. Just really highlighted how positive it is. But yes, I do wish I was still playing, but I'm quite happy watching it from afar.
I think it's massive. I look at someone like Sarah Hunter. She's a former Red Rose, a Test Centurion. She's now part of the coaching staff. She's from here. She's so proud to be here. And you're right, I think rugby union's often been considered a southern-centric sport. So to flip it on its head, to come to the Stadium of Light and to be able to take the game far and wide up and down the country is amazing. So that's fantastic. From Sunderland all the way down to Exeter, we're able to take rugby and spread the gospel of rugby.
Well, we're all set now for kick-off at the Stadium of Light. Several of the girls from Houghton will be in attendance to see if England can get their tournament off to the best possible start by defeating the USA. The North East may be seen as a football-dominated region, but rugby is certainly making itself known, and an event like this will do no harm in inspiring future generations of women's rugby players from around the area.